for visiting with me today and going over your design brief. On the right-hand side, we have your current site, and on the left-hand side, we have the design brief. So we're just going to walk through some basic information about your new website, and then we're going to get into some specifications and really some goals regarding your target audience, what you want to do with this site. Sound all right?
Perfect.
All right, awesome. So first, we have Jeff Boyer Insurance as we put in there as our client name just to make sure that that's clear. And we're looking at the Cal Health Quote website, but we're looking at doing a rebrand so that we can start leveraging more services under the umbrella of insurance versus just health quotes. You can add in additional services that you guys already specialize in, and looking at Boyer Insurance as the primary brand and website for that. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. What is the company phone number you want to use on the site?
Probably the 800 number, so the 800-773-9003.
Perfect. And do you want to put a physical address on?
You know something, why don't we just leave the physical address off?
Okay. And operational hours, you want to say by appointment, or do you want to put specific hours?
By appointment's fine.
Okay. All right, perfect. And which social, well, because you're going to be changing the brand, even if you have social media sites that are regarding Cal Health, it's probably a good idea to get some new ones set up specifically for your new brand. Are you comfortable with that?
I am, because I really don't have any set up.
Okay, perfect. Easy enough. All right, we're going to come back to web forms. Let's go down and we're going to drop to the purpose of the website. So talk to me a little bit about your primary objectives and goals as it relates to the new website you're going to be launching.
Right. Well, to start with, I think that, the thing I'd like the website to do most is kind of act as a communication portal between myself and my existing clients. Use it as a referral tool where existing clients can refer over new people. And then, use it to generate some advertising and new business as well.
Okay, perfect. You actually, this was a test. Normally, I always go in and I say there's 3 primary functions to a website. 1 is increasing lead generation and new prospects. 2 is increasing referral generations and reactivation as well as upsells from existing clients. And 3 is to improve operational efficiencies with your website. And guess what you did? All 3.
Perfect.
Perfect. Lead gen. Awesome. I'm always curious. See, it's usually worded a little bit different, but that's exactly what this should be designed for. A lot of times when you get into this kind of a project, your team, depending on who they are, focuses strictly on new client acquisition. So you can wind up actually generating more new customers, but by not improving the operational efficiencies, you run out of margin time. So then you're in a different challenge, which is I have plenty of leads and opportunities coming in, but I don't have enough time to manage them because I'm operationally inefficient.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about your unique selling proposition. What are the things that really make you stand out and that you would want to communicate to a new prospect? And a great way to think of this is, what would your clients say about you?
Right. Well, I think, number one is experience, the amount of time I have in this industry, the amount of experience, and, just general knowledge of product availability. Obviously, there's a lot of changes, especially on the health side. So my ability to, communicate that to my clients and provide them with updates that'll help save them money and find the right plan.
Awesome. And Jeff, if you don't mind, how long have you been in the business?
This is my 25th year.
Ah, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Actually, it's my 25th year as licensed. It would be my 28th year in the insurance field.
That is awesome. If I was going to talk about product knowledge as well as experience and all the changes in the marketplace, would you be talking about regulatory changes that are statewide, government changes? How would you position that?
Number one would be the government changes. The national ACA, how those rules affect, and also state level changes as well.
Would these changes affect people as well as businesses across the nation?
That is true.
Okay. Fantastic. Now, are there specific regions or areas that you're able to practice in?
Well, there are. I'm currently licensed for California, Nevada, and Texas. I'm sorry, California, Utah, and Texas.
Okay, California. Awesome. I will see all 3 of those states within the next 3 months.
Excellent. Excellent. Let me know how you like Texas. That seems to be the most popular one. Are you? Wait, you guys are located in Texas.
That's where we're at right now.
That's it. Yeah, that's
it.
a lot of clients living in that area.
Warnings.
Oh, you're kidding me.
They're just testing because it's about that time.
I'll take the earthquakes over the tornadoes any day.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to head to Seattle for the summer and forget the heat, the tornadoes, and the earthquakes.
That good idea.
See, our families and children think that the tornadoes are just social media engagement material.
You're kidding. Oh, that's funny. I don't know, just the thought of a tornado kind of scares the tar out of me. I'm good with the earthquakes. I mean, I don't even move when they happen anymore. I figure if the building's going to come down, it ain't going to do me any good anyway. So, but that, the idea of a whirling wind of destruction that will throw broom handles through the middle of me scares the tar out of me. So.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So let's talk about the theme and the feel of the website. Do you want this to be more educational? Do you want it to be more tech and more mobile? Do you want it to be more like a magazine and you're going to be producing content regularly? Talk to me about kind of the feel of the site when you get here.
Well, I'm not really good at this, but I kind of, since it's a cross between personal and commercial products, I kind of feel more that a kind of a more streamlined, professional, cleaner look. It's more of an educational site, I think, would be my preferred theme. But you tell me.
I love that. I will absolutely, once we get done with this, I will absolutely do that. I love your input as a guide. All right, good stuff. Talk to me about preferred colors. You want to stay with the blues and reds for the medical industry?
Well, the company colors that I've always used are more of a beige and kind of a forest green. So I like those with the whites. I mean, this was kind of a cookie cutter site that I had no input putting together. It looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little Disneylandish to me. So I think the color mix on this current site's a little off.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, actually, the current site, it almost looks like when you go to a website that is the wrong URL, no one owns that URL, and squatters sit on it, and they put up ads all over it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, well,
that
definitely.
Hit the nail on the head.
You hit a link, all of a sudden you're like, is that a real website, or is that just an ads website?
Yeah, do I click here and get a virus, or?
Yeah, fingers
exactly.
crossed. All right, awesome. Well, this is going to be, I like that you said professional, streamlined, clear, educational. Also, it needs to have a bit of a classy feel to it for the businesses, and a little bit of a personal feel to it for people, ultimately, no matter who you're working with, whether it's commercial or residential or direct to consumer. We're dealing with people, so we've got to appease them.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, so if we were going to make a section on your website that was titled Just for You, who are those individuals? So I'll give you some examples. It may be preferred customers. It may be homeowners. It may be business owners. Talk to me a little bit about what those target audiences are.
Right. Well, it's kind of a split between the two. So right now, there's essentially 3 target audiences. I mean, if we're talking from an educational standpoint, the most important and the one, the group needing the most information at this point would be the individual medical side, because it's just so many changes. And, there's people just don't understand. To give you an example, on the 15th of April, open enrollment closed. So you can't buy a individual health insurance plan unless there's reasons. On the 17th, I had 8 people call me looking to purchase health insurance plans, and they had no idea that they were pretty much locked out. So, that's the individual side. I'd also like to be able to cross-sell those individuals with homeowners and auto, because that's a really good tie-in. As far as business owners, it kind of works the same way. There's been so many changes that most of the business owners don't know, and most of them have not been affected and won't until near the end of the year. So there's going to be a lot of information coming in there as well for my small business clients. And then of course, there's my senior clients, which they're the one market. I mean, I send out newsletters. I get a 30% opening. I would say that probably 50% of that 30% that open them are my senior clients. They're the ones that actually take the time to read, and so they're the ones I think that are most interested in the information that we would need to provide. And they're also another good cross-sell market.
Perfect. Do you think that you would highlight that you're a personal guide? I know that when the insurance changes came out and we had to go on the healthcare.gov site and walk through everything ourselves, I probably printed out 60 pieces of paper until I was tired of printing and threw it away, and then waited 2 weeks before I even looked at it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. I think that as an agent, my job is more important than it's ever been, and it's all on an educational level.
Okay. As a broker and agent, I would assume the benefits are similar to working with a mortgage broker versus working with a mortgage bank, because you have the ability to shop rates and determine plans and so forth. Do you get a different kind of rate than if they went directly to some of those major carriers?
No, the rates are generally the same whether you're going through an agent or not. There's really not a lot of there's really no difference in the rates. They're not paying more, they're not paying less. But as a servicing entity, that's where it's so advantageous to go with an agent or a broker, instead of having to spend hours on the line getting some customer service rep making $12 an hour who's probably giving you wrong info. I'm able to get back to you within 5 to 10 minutes in most cases with the correct information. And there's no additional cost.
I love that. So for the same rate as they could get if they were to go spend the hundreds of hours trying to research all of these different plans and providers, by going with you, would you say that it gives them a personal guide that allows them to have a peace of mind as they have a representative that can give them the ins and outs, answer all of those questions, versus them going through an automated call service?
Absolutely. And also the post-sale service. In other words, any problems with claims or rates, that's what I really spend 80% of my day doing. Is dealing with those post-sale issues and making sure that the plans are working for the client.
All right. So I don't want to say post-sale. So I wrote a little note that said having a personal account manager to help you with issues that come up that requires you to use your insurance.
Right, absolutely. Let me see if I can give you
claims.
Jump in here real quick and a little brochure we made a few years back.
So I changed this. I said, as your personal broker or agent, we provide you with the peace of mind being your personal representative, versus having to utilize an automated call service. Having a personal account manager can assist you with issues that come up when you are required to use your insurance, such as claims, questions, support. You can think of me as your advocate.
Right.
Okay.
That's good. Let's see.
All right, perfect. So back to the target audience area, we had individuals, seniors, and businesses. Would you add any additional groups to these?
Really, that's pretty much the target market. Individual homeowners, seniors, and small business.
All right. Awesome. Enter real quick. We're going to go through products. And I'm going to use these for other areas. All right, let's walk through. I know you've done this in the past with me, but let's walk through very clearly and let's outline each of the primary insurance solutions that you'll be able to provide. So first, we'll say medical and health. Next.
Right. So medical health plans. Here, let me pull you back up. I'm sorry, I was doing a little look in here at a couple of things. Okay, there we go. So so the products are going to be for under medical, it's going to be individual and family medical plans.
Okay.
Small business group medical and or small business medical and group benefit, which would be things like dental and disability and life. Senior products are going to be Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans.
Okay.
Individual auto or personal auto and homeowners.
What about auto as far as fleets?
I'm sorry.
Do you do fleets?
That would be under the commercial product.
Okay, so personal auto, and what was the other one?
And homeowners.
Okay.
And commercial insurance, which would be things like liability, business owner policies, errors and omissions coverage. Workers' comp. And business umbrella.
All right.
And under the commercial, you can always move the small business medical as well, because that truly is a commercial product.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that. All right, excellent. Does this look good?
Perfect.
Love it. All right, so let's go through very quickly the header. Your header area is going to be the same area that's up here. It's above your navigation. So in the header area, it's broken into 3 sections, just like yours is here. So you have left, center, and right. So on the left side, we're going to include a logo, but you don't have one, so this is going to be, please, I'm going to say please design. Normally designing a logo would be a separate charge. My guess is they'll design something close, and then if we decide we want to go for a full-blown logo, we can come back to that.
Got it. Well, I actually do have a logo that we use.
Awesome.
I don't have I emailed. Yeah, have I emailed? I don't think I've emailed it to you, have I?
No, not yet. That's okay. You're gonna get a link from me. That's a web form that's gonna ask you to upload a bunch of different things, and I'll show you.
Oh, you got it.
Awesome. Okay. The center section. Similar. Do you want to do the call today, just like you had here? Call toll free.
We can, absolutely.
Okay.
If you think that's best.
Or
See,
do we want to
this is
say,
where I start to lose it.
that's all right. Get a quote. 800-773-9003. All right, the right-hand side, now we're going to do connect with us on Facebook. We're also going to add a search bar. Search our site. And then I also think we should have something in the middle, in the center one that says serving Texas UTAH. California, Texas, and Utah.
Perfect.
That way the second they get there, they know exactly they're in the right place. All right. Now for your Poyer Insurance brand, do you have a tagline for that?
Not really. Give me some examples of a tagline.
Like you have right here, health insurance quotes, fast, easy, and online.
That's one. Let's see here.
Let me give you something. You don't have to decide on this now, but let me give you something to think about.
Okay.
This section, when we were talking about you being their personal guide and advocate, that something along that lines would,
Got it.
because it's more personal. This site is this one I think I'm going to get the same call center as every other one of these locations has. But I think the flavor of your new site is going to be very personal. And so I think if you're going to do a tagline, let's personalize and individualize that.
Okay. I've got, one that we've used in brochures previous to this. Of course, it's a little long. I need to cut it down. But something along the lines of using a mix of technology, knowledge, and good old-fashioned personality, we strive to provide our clients with the latest market news, trends, and viable rate information to allow them to maximize their insurance budget. Something along those lines. I'm sure I can cut that down.
Oh, that's a really good. I'd love to see that on a little section, which is a note from our note from our owner or a note from our president or something like that.
Excellent.
Let me just drop that note. What title would you give yourself?
Agent, broker, president, janitor, dishwasher, kind of all of it. I guess corporate, president would be good.
All right. Fantastic. I like that. I need that note.
You got it. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Do you want me to read it off to you again? You want me to email it over?
Go ahead and email it to me and I'll paste it in the document. Actually, if you email it to team, TEAM, at CIWebGroup.com.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite that fast. Okay, so team.
TEAM at
CIWEBgroup.com.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
All right, awesome. So we'll come back to the tagline. All right, homepage navigation. Tell me on the package that you wound up picking, how many pages did you get with this site?
I think it was 10.
10? All right, so let's use those. So we're going to go home, about, personal, insurance, commercial, insurance, under personal. Go ahead.
Right. Is there a way that we could break it down by product, say, individual family and senior medical? Could definitely go on one page or 2 pages on that.
Let's do this real quick. Let's drop these here and let's see what we're looking at page-wise if we were to do this. Okay. Okay, so let me just get an idea of this real quick.
And things like liability, business owners, errors and omissions, workers' comp could all fall under, commercial insurance. That could all be in one page.
So what I'll want to do, we'll do this initially by putting this content on one page, but after you go live, I definitely want to get you to start breaking these pages out and making them one page per service.
You got it. Absolutely.
So commercial insurance solutions. So we have...
Right. The only one that would really need a separate page out of the commercial stuff would be the small business medical.
Okay. Okay, back. All right. Now under, so if we had home about us, let me move that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then let's go here. Medical, individual. How would you group these?
Let's see here. So individual, family, medical, and Medicare solution, and Medicare Advantage can be in one page.
Okay.
If need be, it would be best to have them split out.
We'll build it like this, and then the second your site goes live, you call me and we'll make all your individual pages, and you can start transferring stuff over.
Deal. Sounds good.
Text. It's in my text messages. All right. Personal auto. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so let's just do this. Auto and home. All right, we're good. That's your pages.
Perfect.
I like that.
Perfect.
Okay, and this is actually going to line up with the central area of the site. Okay, perfect. I like. Okay, now let's go through sliders. You've got 2 sliders that are going to be custom. If we were going to pick out, and a slider is going to be this top section right here.
Right.
We're going to pick out 2 things. Typically, these are going to come from your unique selling proposition. What would the things that you really want to highlight front and center? And I'm going to go ahead. I'll throw in another slide for you. Let's do three custom slides. What would be the things that you really want to focus on?
Well, first of all, let me ask you, what do you think the 3 most important things to focus on would be? And I think, some type of update, slide or something that links them straight into, the most recent updates as far as plan changes, law changes, et cetera, I think are important. But I don't know. I'm really not quite sure. We really like your input on this one.
All right. So first I'm going to say peace of mind. The second one I'm going to say, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Okay. I just totally, so
It happens. Absolutely. Yeah. That pretty much sums up this industry over the last 3 years.
I said, my first slider says, peace of mind as your agent. We do the research, provide the answers, and act as your advocate when you need us. The second one says, shift happens. Government and state regulations and changes that affect you and your business. But I have my video production guy here, and my fiance standing next to me, who happens to be over our social media and SEO teams. And so I'm constantly in the studio behind the green screen, and these guys are doing commercials. So all of a sudden, I find myself actually thinking like commercials.
actual commercials.
Like commercials. Kind of minutes. And I even like him starting to get the tone because he's really animated when he's telling me what to say and how to say it. State regulations that change that you and your business. Is it Friday yet? Okay.
No doubt.
Okay, so my first one would be peace of mind. My second one is shift happens. I'll come up with something else for that. Maybe.
Perfect. Like it.
And the third one needs to be
maybe something designed, hot business or hot new product, something showing off a top product or competitive homeowners policy, auto, something along those lines. You think that might be a good idea?
Hang on one second. Yeah, let me think.
Or is this not where we start to highlight products? Oh, probably not.
Hang on a second. Save money. So, peace of mind. Be scared because shit happens. Save money. Accidents happen. I like that. Segments through. RE. Comprehensive review of your personal home auto. Okay, so I don't know about this, but I was trying to catch somewhere where we highlight all of the different things that you do. So I said save money, which I don't know if that's right, but it says through a comprehensive review of your personal home, auto, medical, and commercial needs, we can customize a complete solution that saves you time, money, and headaches.
Perfect.
Complete solution. Because I want to really highlight that they have everything they need here.
I like it.
Okay, I'll come back to that because I'm getting too creative. Okay, I love that. I love both. I love all of these.
Excellent.
Okay, now I need a call for action for each one of them. So, peace of mind, your agent, blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be talk. Or like meet your, talk to our specialist. To your, talk to your agent. Um, I don't even want to do that. That's going to take a minute. Question.
Actually, I kind of like the first one on that. Learn more under the shit happens one. What do you think? In other words, instead of them coming to us to ask questions.
The only problem is it doesn't get you their contact information.
Ah, good point. Okay, I'll be quiet.
No, I'm with you. My first thought was learn more because technically it's an educational thing. My second thought was show me the money, which
yeah, exactly. Which is what this is all about.
Yeah. So we have talk to your agent, ask us a question, get started today. Okay. I really like that.
Perfect.
All right, awesome. How are we doing on time? Oh, geez. Okay. Homepage elements. What's at 1 o'clock? Okay. All right, homepage elements. So we have navigation done, sliders done, header done. Let me go back down. I'm going to do the footer right now because that one I can knock out. This is going to be left. We'll do center, right. Okay, so left. I don't really have a lot of, so we're going to put, do you have license information we need to have posted on the site?
I'm sorry?
Do you have licensing information we need to have posted somewhere on the site for compliance?
I will, absolutely.
Okay. Do you happen to know the license numbers or what we need to write?
I do. So the California corporate is 0C0.
0C0.
4, oh my God, 0C0 4862. Oh man, what a space cadet. Hang on, let me go mobile and look at my licenses. Let's see here. So 0C0 4822. I'm sorry, that's California corporate.
Perfect. Next.
And for the covered California stuff, I've got to go with my personal agent license for California, which is 0780161. 0780161.
Okay.
And then Utah, we can probably just go with a corporate, which is fine. That is 384244.
Okay.
And then for Texas, let me look that up. Oh, let's see here. Why don't I have that?
Can I say registered broker or licensed broker and agent?
Well, I would just go licensed agent.
Okay.
And let's see here. Oh, I know why. Because they were supposed to email me a copy of my license, and they never did. Let me see if I can. Let's see. I may have to get back to you on that one.
No problem. All right. Okay, perfect. Left center. So we're going to have left is going to be personal. Quote. Okay. And logo and Facebook. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Now, homepage elements. We're going to have, so this is in the body, which is the center area of the site. Let me go ahead and pull up some central things. So we're going to have personal, commercial. This actually is a subpage under commercial. Okay, so let me think through here. So the way people are going to think is we're going to have personal. No, we're going to have individuals, seniors, and businesses. Okay, and this is going to be individual solutions, senior services, business. No, plans, solutions. Okay, so we're going to have and then we're going to go into health. I'm on a roll. I'll invite you in just 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Now, I want a news area. Are you going to commit to adding content to the site?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So we're going to have the, think of some kind of phrase like that, the insurance newsroom. I want an ad with the latest 6. No, I want an iPad with the following blog categories. Okay. If you had 6 categories that you're gonna post content to, what would those 6 categories be? As like an education center, if you had your own magazine.
Okay, so 6 categories. Well, obviously the first and most important one would be healthcare reform. Sticking with health, there have to be some type of information on Medicare changes, something to do with Medicare.
Okay.
Something to do with the effects of healthcare reform on small businesses.
Okay.
Let's see. Number 4 would be, well, we'd probably want to do some type of tips about life insurance and disability, other life and health products.
Life, disability, and?
Life, disability. I think anything can fall under this. Would be life, disability, dental, vision, things like that. It'd be nice to, just do a little bit of writing on pushing to what we call ancillary products.
Life, disability, dental,
vision.
Okay.
Number 5 would have to be something about homeowners and auto insurance. Although there's not a lot of changes in that industry, I'll be dying for content on that, but I'm sure I can come up with some basics.
Okay.
And then number 6 would have to be something about commercial product for businesses.
Okay. I like that. I like it. I like it. I'm trying to change categories. Okay, I love that. I can already see this. Actually, I can see this in my head what it's going to look like. Do you have any testimonials that you want to be able to rotate on the front of the site?
No, I haven't, but I'm sure I could get some.
Okay. I'm going to have what our valued clients are saying.
Perfect.
And I'm going to actually move this note down here. All right, let's go through calls to actions. So this would be get a quote, get an estimate. What would these CTAs sound like? Or
I'm sorry. I missed that. What would?
These would be call to actions that we would have on the site. So I already have 2 in your footer. In your footer, I have personal insurance quote, business insurance quote. Any other call to actions, or you could do something that's just like one. Let me see here. Let me find you. Oops. Websites. So, for example, so they have get a quote now, like a button like
that. Right, that's always a good one.
Okay, and then DFW security, I was thinking about theirs. Let me find theirs. So this is another version. They have we'll call you, and they tried to make it just really simple.
I would think, get a quote, having them kind of do their own thing on there would be, submitting a form, linking into our quoting website, that kind of thing, or the quoting program.
Okay, perfect. All right, I think, my friend, I'm not going to go through, I'm not going to go through that. I don't want to go through that. No. You're going to provide the logo, so I'm going to put a note in here. Okay. All right. This is done. Now, very quickly, I'm going to show you Basecamp, and then I'll let you out of here.
Okay, you got it.
Normally, I took 12 minutes of GoDaddy-ing. Last 5 minutes from. Okay.
And I just got the invite and the link to the Basecamp.
Awesome. I needed to refresh. My bad. All right, very good. So here's Basecamp. So you got the invite already. Perfect. Just accept that. We're going to go ahead and put in the first message, which is going to say design brief complete V1.
Perfect. And I'm on here right now. I'm already logged into it.
Awesome. So, ready for design. Now you are, you're on our starter program. So you'll have your design team, which is going to be this group right here. Ben is your project manager.
Okay.
And he'll watch the video and be able to catch up with the project via Basecamp, and he'll make sure everything's moving along. Michael does all of the site reviews. So what he'll do is this: we're going to submit this. It's going to go to our design team. They'll pick it up tonight. We have an evening shift and a morning shift for designers. The nighttime crew is going to pick up this design tonight. My guess is tomorrow or the next day. Worst case scenario, what are we doing? Friday? Yeah. Worst case scenario, Friday, I would guess you're going to get your first page, which is your homepage design done.
Okay.
Once that design comes in, you're going to do a complete review, and you want to stay in the same format when you're providing feedback as I just did. So you want to stay header, navigation, sliders, homepage, footer, and that's the same order. And when you get that design, it'll look just like one of these. You'll have header, navigation, slider, you'll have interior content, and then you'll have a footer area.
Okay.
Okay, and you just want to be as specific and clear as possible. Our goal is when you get a design, we want to see you turn it around in a day or two, and that'll keep us on track for being able to hit a 30 to 60-day timeline. Once you approve this, and we have had instances where we send over the first round and all they have is a phone number or a text or just, a basic spelling issue or something like that, and they'll say, with this spelling issue changed, it's approved. When you approve your homepage, it's going to go into development, and the developers will add your development team to this project, and they'll start developing the homepage, which is the framework for the entire site and your content management system, while your designers put together the final pieces for the interior. Now, the interior pages are going to be relatively plain unless you provide images. So what you're going to want to do is I'm going to post, this is your navigation. I'm going to take this navigation and I'm going to post here, client will provide content for the following pages. Those are your babies. So, and that's the same navigation. The faster you get that done, the better.
Okay, so what kind of content am I going to be providing on this?
So on the About Us page, that script you read is I like that.
Got it. Okay, I understand.
Ideal is 300 words per page.
Okay.
So under this one right here, where you have individual and family, group benefits, Medicare, Medicaid, this is essentially going to be 4 paragraphs. You're going to have a heading and a paragraph, heading and a paragraph, heading and a paragraph, heading and a paragraph. Same thing with this one, heading and a paragraph. This one you're going to have 2 headings, 2 paragraphs. Make sense?
It does.
Okay. And then after your site goes live, we're going to want to expand these to full pages. So for now, just a heading and a paragraph.
Okay.
All right. The way you're going to do that, because we're not pulling from an existing site, is you can either, if you have a page on this site that you want us to get content from, all you're going to do is copy that URL, go back over to Basecamp. Let me go ahead and send this note out so everybody's got it. You're going to go back over to Basecamp. You're going to go to Whiteboards. You're going to create the first whiteboard, and you're going to call it About Us Page. Create new. You can either write your content here, or you can say copy from here, and you're done.
Okay.
And that's it.
Perfect.
Easy enough?
That's easy enough.
All right, cool. And the only other thing you'll need is right here you have a file section. I need you to upload your logos and one image per page that you want us to include on each one of these interior pages.
Okay, got it.
All right. And the good part is I know you have a tremendous amount of content and the site's going to stay up, so that gives us the ability to go grab content afterwards. Do the basics to be able to get the site live with these particular pages, and then once the site is live, you're going to be in our 12-step roadmap training. Plus, we'll do a go live meeting with you, and Michael and I will help you knock out the framework for the rest of the pages. But it's actually better to have those pages go live after your website is up versus you going live with everything, because we want Google to see that you are adding content to your site frequently to get it on a good, quick call schedule.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Okay?
Okay, perfect.
All
right, I got some work to do. So, okay, great. And now all of that's going to be on my Basecamp. This is where I'm going to be doing all of this on there. It'll all be listed, and anything you need to need from me, you'll just tell me right on there what I need to do.
Yep, and when you get a message from Basecamp, it'll come to your email box. If you reply to all from your email, it'll automatically record it into Basecamp. So the only time you actually have to log into here is if you want to create a new message or you want to add a file or a whiteboard. And just remember, you want to keep like message threads together. It's similar to the same kind of politics as email. If you're writing a message about the homepage design, you don't want to start talking about content on an interior page. In that same thread, you want to create a new message.
Okay, got it.
Message titles are important.
Perfect.
Okay?
Okay, great. All right, excellent.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for trusting us with your business and your website. I appreciate you very much.
Absolutely, Jennifer. I really look forward to doing this. So this is going to be a little bit of work, but it's going to be fun. So it's about time we get this updated as well. So got to get my creativeness flowing again here. So
or just go steal it and modify it. How about that?
There you go. I like that too. Trust me,
down and dirty, baby. Let's get this thing live.
Yeah, it'll be a mix of that. Trust me. So.
Yes, this will be a live machine. It will continue to shapeshift itself and change and evolve and get better and better and better over time. So you just want to get it up, get it moving, get it live, and then start marketing.
Excellent. Perfect. Awesome. Jennifer, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
You got it. I'll get working on this ASAP.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now.